So we're here to celebrate entrepreneurs, not only our winners of today, but those of the next generation. That's why we're proud to be partners with the Network for Teaching Entrepreneurship, NIFTY, and to highlight a rising entrepreneurial star today. We met him yesterday, and so many people wanted to hear more about his story. We're bringing him back to the stage this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Vincent Quigg to the stage. Vincent, come on out. Look at this guy.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. First off, I'd like to thank EY for having me here, and I'd also like to thank everyone here for the fantastic sessions I've been able to sit in on the last couple days. It's been pretty amazing, to say the least. You know, I was offered the opportunity to come up here and talk about my experience as an entrepreneur, but honestly, I'd much rather talk about how growing up, I kind of thought I was crazy. I'm guessing a few of you might know what I'm talking about. It started in elementary school for me. I remember coming home from school and telling my mom about crazy invention ideas, things that I came up with at recess at school that day. And 95% of the time she'd say, you know, no, Vinny, that exists already. But I couldn't stop. I mean, I kept spitting out ideas and thoughts of products that could have solved issues that I, as a third or fourth grader, was going through. An entrepreneur today might call it an opportunity recognition, but I definitely didn't know that at the time. When high school came around, I needed to find some ways to make some money. My freshman year, I was introduced to Craigslist, where I started buying and selling iPhones, golf clubs, concert tickets, pretty much anything I could get my hands on. My sophomore year, I talked my way into a public auto auction where I bought a 1991 Mercedes 420 SEL for $2,000. Kelly Blue Book said it was worth $4,000. She was wrong. It ended up selling it for a little bit less than what I paid for it, but I didn't let that stop me. I remember at my senior year, I signed up for the NIFTY entrepreneurship course, where we had to learn to write a business plan from scratch. I created a plan for an iPhone repair business that I called Tech World. With that, I ended up winning the classroom competition, and 1 month later, I ended up winning the NIFTY Los Angeles competition, beating out 2,000 other kids. I eventually went on to win NIFTY's National Youth Entrepreneurship Challenge and a package worth $25,000. At that point, people actually started to ask me to fix their phones for them. And I still didn't know how. So I hired someone to teach me. And looking back on it, it's pretty crazy that I built a business around something I didn't even know how to do. Around that time, I received the EY Entrepreneur of the Year scholarship. And while on stage, I had the fantastic opportunity to meet with LA master entrepreneur Rick Caruso, who offered me a job on the spot. I'm extremely grateful that EY has given me the opportunity to be a part of this entrepreneurial community. The following year, looking back, there was something in me that really wanted to redeem myself in the car business. So I used the winnings from Tech World to launch 562 Motors, a business I had started to buy and sell cars, and I sold 13 cars that year. After that, I realized a couple things. One, I wasn't crazy. Two, I realized that my drive to do well in business had nothing really to do with the money anymore. I was simply learning how to create systems that connected products to consumers that everyone could benefit from. And being a part of that NIFTY classroom gave me the necessary tools, mentors, and education to realize that those crazy business ideas were simply opportunities to explore in the marketplace. And I'm definitely not going to let the label crazy hold me back anymore. Currently, I'm a sophomore at West Virginia University, where I've been able to launch Tech World on campus. I have 3 employees, a mascot, and we're well on our way to reaching about $10,000 in sales since opening this year. It's really exciting. I'm also in the process of developing my next business, Crimple, Crashes Made Simple, a mobile solution to help anybody who gets in a car accident know exactly what to do and help them connect to the best trusted services in their area. And I'd love to talk to anyone in the exhibit area about it later this morning. Personally, I can't wait for the day that I can use this unique skill of system creation to better the world. And I hope that every single one of you as entrepreneurs plans to do the same. You know, I guess talking about all this crazy takes me back to a famous Steve Jobs quote who once said, "The people who are crazy enough to change the world are the ones that do." And I hope that I'm on the path to being one of them, and thinking like an entrepreneur is going to help me get there. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Vincent Quigg. You're amazing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Okay.